Hello everybody, such a warmonger here, and you're watching 4 vs 4 Battleground 1250. This is the 2 to 8 player map, and today we've got 8 players. Over on the west team, we've got Domispu or Dominic in green playing as the Lithuanians, Angshu, who's a brand new player, and Cyan playing as the Slavs, DF in blue playing as the Lithuanians, and Toxi, another brand new player, in purple playing as the Magyars/Hungarians. Now on the east team, we've got the Mongol team. So the west team was the Eastern Realms. East team is the Mongols, starting with Prism in red playing as the Mongols, Red Keep in orange playing as the Mongols, Chameleon in yellow playing as the humans, and Tactical Doll TMP in gray playing as the Armenians. Alright, so this is kind of like you know, the Rus sort of situation, Rus versus Mongols. So maybe a little reminiscent of like the Kalka River. We'll see if the results are the same. As you can see, I am not in this game, so looks like DF is trying to go early and try to set up some barricades to secure the center. Now villagers can't capture points, only military units can. But yeah, DF is trying to set up some defenses. Mangonel, the new strat he's trying, I think. It's interesting. Let's see if it works out for him. We've got Chameleon and TMP, both. Oh, actually, yeah, both with their general bodyguards, capturing the southern point. Got the Mongol. Oh no, there's actually a Cuman bodyguard, which means they're ranged only. And this is a Armenian bodyguard, so they're pretty strong. And also Red Keep going in the north with his own bodyguard, plus some light units with him. Some Nokud, both Nokud horse archers and Nokud cavalry. But here, early on, we have Chameleon taking down 2 of the supply wagons right away. Basically trying to prevent them from setting up here. So DF is on the back foot, trying to make sure he's not murdered. He switches to spread formation, which is very important to try to do against ranged units, because the projectiles do spread. That was good. That was a good good pickup from these horse archers. These horse archers are free. They have the worst horse archer range in the game, but you can see, even if they're free, they're still pretty good. These light cavalry are also free. So basically, Chameleon's going with a completely free army composition, and he's running into with his light cavalry to attack the skirmishers. This is kind of a good move from his part, if he's actually fighting. But now he's mixed in with some bodyguard units, and heavy cavalry is surrounding him. So all of these light cavalry, he's actually going to lose a lot. So a lot of that East team morale boost that he got was lost. We got Prism capturing this northwestern town. And we've got Chameleon finally retreating. Now, I was told during this game that there were some lag issues. So that could be why they're having a difficult time microing. Actually, that is why they're having a difficult time microing against ranged units. But DF is continuing to make battering rams to absorb ranged aggro. I think he's really very creative with his build right now. Although he is Lithuanian, so he has to be careful. He does have Bahoras, which are vulnerable to ranged units. Here comes Red Keep's Mangud, just taking out a Mangonel, just like that. He's attacking some villagers here. West team is on the back foot, well, 81% morale to 100%, and counting, because the Mongols have a map control advantage here. But we got a big engagement here between DF and Tactical Doll TMP. It looks like it's gonna be Tactical Doll TMP who's gonna win this, because he has elite and medium infantry up against pure light infantry of DF. Okay, but we also have Dominic trying to use his Lithuanian horse skirmishers to snipe a general. He wasn't able to. These Gaia objects are blocking shots, so these Villagers were not affected, but West morale brought down all the way down to 62%. Some straggler elite infantry getting caught out by elite cavalry here from Prism. Prism doing a good job, doing some harassment. He's still continuing to harass these points, but we got another big battle over here with some heavy cavalry mixed in. Toxie's pushing forward against medium infantry. This is good. But at one point, he's probably going to need to pull back because this is a lot of spearmen. And if he loses, and I think this is probably an issue with experience, because losing this much medium, actually heavy cavalry, is not going to do good for their morale. Look at all this morale. If all of this heavy cavalry dies within a few seconds of each other, that's going to be a big morale blow. And you can see that reflected in the morale on the top left side of your screen. They're down to 15% morale and rapidly deteriorating. This could be it. This is going to be a very quick battle. 8% morale, 6% morale. Toxie trying to pull back with his heavy cavalry. It's too late. Too late. That was it. That was a very quick battle. I think most of the action was actually right here in this one engagement. So it is very important to not lose all of your heavy cavalry in one engagement, because you can see it can really bring your morale down. I mean, even if Ongshu had a lot of spearmen killing a lot of light cavalry, I think it was the loss of heavy cavalry. I don't remember even who lost all of that stuff. There was a lot of... Yeah. I mean, a lot of units couldn't even get into the battle. BF had a lot of villagers. That's interesting. Who else? I can't even tell what was going on. Who lost all that morale? Let's take a look at the stats. Chameleon killed a lot with his Horse Archers. Very good from Chameleon. Toxie, even, but it's, you gotta be careful. Well, Red Keep killed a lot too. So, not very high numbers, really. Yeah, I think it was really just, that one engagement. Kinda wish we could, like, rewind that a little bit. Kinda wanna see what happened. Let's, do a super fast forward. And then once we're over there on the end, yeah, you can see that that was a super quick battle. Alright, the Mongols going out, trying to capture. DF going to the middle. Chameleon starting his harassment. He captured this point over here, so right away. A lot of harassment. Prism capturing the northwest town. I mean, there's a lot of... You can see that the Mongols basically had map control, complete map control. The West team only had control of the center and just those 2 points. And is this the final battle already? Oh my god, this is the final battle already. So yeah, let's slow it down. Right here, so they're at 50%, 7% morale. Slow speed, okay. We have Toxie with his... Let's go to Toxie's point of view. Where is Toxie? There he is. So, let's see. Alright, so this is all his heavy cavalry. Down to 43% morale. I don't think there's much else going on over here. So there's just a lot of harassment. Maybe these guys died. I don't know, but yeah, it looks like it was really just... Where's all this morale coming from? The morale loss. Okay, so a lot of light cavalry dying here. 22% morale. Yeah, I really think it's just Toxie's heavy cavalry dying very quickly that made the morale drop so bad. And some light cavalry dying here. Maybe some... No, the Schlechta's doing good. What was going on? Oh! Was it the... Okay, 5% morale from losing that general. So, and then I think... Oh yeah, all of this... Yeah, it was a decisive engagement. So there's a thing where if you lose too many units within 3 real-life seconds or 5 in-game seconds, then that's extra morale damage. That's it. So, yeah. Just a couple generals lost, and then a lot of heavy cavalry lost. That was it. I hope you enjoyed watching that. That was a very quick one. See you in the next video.